welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing great today. It's Monday, December 2nd. I guess you could say our Thanksgiving weekend is over. So anyway, currently it's 27 degrees. High today is 36. Chance of precipitation 21% and winds at 6 miles per hour. It actually snowed a little bit yesterday, but it was just, flurries. It didn't really do anything. But that was our first snow. Didn't lay or anything. Just, little flurries. Nice to look at when it's doing it, though. So Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews will be today. Or this evening, everyone. We took a break on, his show too yesterday. He was supposed to do it yesterday, but we're going to do it today. So check that out this evening. He goes to the doctor tomorrow, and hopefully they'll get him on something. We've had him some cranberry juice, but I hear that it's better to get the 100% cranberry juice. Is better for you. That helps better, and it makes sense than the regular one that just has a bunch of sugar and I think it has 27% juice, so you'd have to drink more for it to do anything for you. We have also been giving him an over-the-counter product that helps pain from UTIs and stuff like that. So hopefully they give him something, or maybe it'd be nice if it was gone, but I don't think it is. So anyway, what's for dinner? We still have leftovers, and I think we have enough turkey. I was going to make some vegetable soup, turkey vegetable soup, and some cornbread. That's something I usually do. We had, if you haven't seen it yet, check out the short of the turkey sandwiches I fixed. Oh my gosh, on those brioche buns, they were great. They were really good. And Joy's macaroni salad is fantastic. Logan and I think it's the best we've ever had. And so it's on there too in the short. You'll see it. Okay, let's see what the jokes look like. There is a guy stealing iPhones around town. At some point, he's going to FaceTime. The first time my son was on a bike with training wheels, I shouted, "Step back on the pedals and the bike will break." He nodded but still rode straight into a bush. "Why didn't you push back on the pedals?" I asked, helping him up. "You said if I did, the bike would break." That's what it sounded like, And our thought of the day is from an unknown. Always be careful when you follow the masses. Sometimes the M is silent. Okay. And what should I thought this might be good with all the goodies. If it's about desserts, I don't know, but it says no, it doesn't have a segment, what kind of, segment it is or anything. So let's try and see. Which pie was resisted by the southern states after the Civil War? Pumpkin pie, apple pie, cherry pie, blueberry pie. After the Civil War, there has to be, if you think about it, there has to be some significance to it to make them not want to eat it. Pumpkin, apple, cherry, blueberry. The only thing I can think of, after giving you time to, think of your answer, is blueberry pie, because it's blue. Uniforms were blue for the North. No, that wasn't the right thinking. It's pumpkin pie. Let's see why. It was not until the 19th century that pumpkin pie recipes appeared in American cookbooks. It also was not until that century that they became a part of the Thanksgiving dinner. The Pilgrims brought the pumpkin pie back to New England. The English method of cooking the pumpkin took a different course. After the Civil War, the pumpkin pie was resisted in the southern United States as a symbol of Yankee culture brought to the South. Instead, the southern United States prepared sweet potato pie. We're not going to eat your daggum pumpkin pies. We're going to eat our sweet potato pies. I don't understand. I thought maybe blueberry because they had blue coats or blue uniforms. That would make more sense than what it actually is. I always thought of the pumpkin pie as a southern, dessert. Now we know better. They're northerners. Montgomery is the capital of which southern state? Florida, Texas, Alabama, Mississippi. Well, I've lived in 2 out of 4 of these states. I've lived in Florida and Alabama. And I want to say Alabama. That's right, Montgomery. Montgomery, the capital of the state of Alabama, U.S., and seat 1822 of Montgomery County, located in the central part of the state. Well, anyway, just tell a few things about it. Okay, which southern state is famous for its production of Vidalia onions? Alabama, Florida, Texas, Georgia. Vidalias. They come from Georgia. That's right. The Vidalia sweet onion, and they're our favorite, declared the official state vegetable in 1990, is perhaps the greatest agricultural success story in Georgia's history. And it talks about this farmer that, I guess, started growing them first. Okay, well, this one's fairly easy, but you never know. What is a popular nickname for the southern United States? Motherland, Heartland, Land of Freedom, Dixieland. I think everybody will probably get this one. Dixieland. Yes, Dixie, also known as Dixieland or Dixie's Land, is a nickname for all or part of the southern United States. In which city can you visit Louisiana's old state capital? Shreveport, New Orleans, Lafayette, Baton Rouge. I don't know a whole lot about it. Old state capital. Maybe Baton Rouge. That's right. Prominently located in downtown Baton Rouge, the Louisiana old state capital is a standing testament to the resiliency of the state and its people. It withstood war, fire, abandonment, and even a few fistfights. Okay. Which of these states is not considered part of the southern U.S.? Texas, California, Louisiana, Georgia. This one's kind of easy too. Well, considering that California is all the way on the west coast and all these other states are down south here, it's California. That's a little goofy. I don't even want to read about it. We all know it's way over there. Okay. I think this one's pretty easy, but we never know. Let's see. Peach State is the nickname of which of these U.S. states? North Carolina, Georgia, Indiana, Florida. Not that they aren't grown in some of these other states. I'm sure they are. I don't think, maybe not Indiana. But you always heard of Georgia peaches. That's right. Georgia is best known as the peach state. Georgia-grown peaches are recognized for their superior flavor, texture, appearance, and nutritious qualities. Okay, I got 6 right and 1 wrong. We got 3 more. Oh, I might get this one wrong. You never know. The armadillo is the state mammal of which U.S. state? Texas, Arizona, Alaska, New Mexico. I mean, I kind of doubt they're in Alaska, but I'd say they're probably in all 3 of these others. But which state would go as far as making them the state mammal? How about Arizona? No, and I was going to say Texas. It's Texas. I thought Texas first, but then I thought there would be more maybe in Arizona, but obviously not. Maybe, well, that doesn't mean there's not more. It just means that's not their state mammal. Let me see. The armadillo is the state's small mammal of Texas. Their lifespan is usually 12 to 15 years. That's longer than I thought, really. Their armor-like skin appears to be their main defense. However, many armadillos escape predators by fleeing, often into thorny patches. Well, that's smart, too. Okay. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm going to pass on this because they've got a recurring theme of Georgia, it seems like. I don't know why. This is the third or fourth one. So I'm going to mix it up a little. I mean, what state is in the U.S. is called the Yellow Hammer State? Alabama, Louisiana, Connecticut, Montana. Yellow hammer. And the yellow hammer must actually be a bird because here's a picture. Right there. So now I know what it is. Alabama, Connecticut, Louisiana, Montana. The Yellow Hammer State. I don't know where that bird would be. I'm going to go with Connecticut. No, it's Alabama. We used to live in Birmingham. Alabama has not designated an official nickname, but it has been called the Yellowhammer State since the Civil War. Why don't they just make it official? When a company of Alabama soldiers wore uniforms trimmed with yellow cloth and were nicknamed Yellowhammers because of their bright yellow feathers. But Yellowhammer is a common name for the northern flicker woodpecker. Okay. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. Which city is the largest in the southern United States region? Richmond, Louisville, Austin, Houston in the southern United States. Ooh, is the largest. I'm thinking Houston. Yeah. It's Houston. The southern United States is a geographic and cultural region of the United States of America. It's between the Atlantic Ocean and the western United States. Houston is the region's largest city. It doesn't tell how many people's in it. Wow, okay. Okay, so I ended up with 7 right and 3 wrong. I mean, some of them were fairly easy, but at least it wasn't like every one or every other one, you know. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's trivia time and morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already and share this out. And hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, I hope you have a great morning. And definitely check out Logan's awesome snack reviews this evening. Bye, everyone, and God bless.